A couple times a month or so, we like to recognize various community organizations from around the area. Thanks to our good friends at Southern Community Bank. Scott Bauer and his guys and gals over there just do a great job in supporting lots of great charities and organizations. And in our way, we like to, as an extension of that, recognize them as well. And we're going to recognize one that's sort of near and dear to my heart. My dad used to volunteer a lot at Crisis Control Ministries. This gentleman seated next to me, Mike Foster, is Director of Development at Crisis Control Ministries. Thanks for all the good work you do.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate the kind
Thanks for
words.
being here. What, for those who maybe have missed a segment we've done before on this a year or so ago, what's the mission and history of Crisis Control?
Crisis Control Ministry has been in Forsyth County for now 34 years. This month, as a matter of fact, is our 34th anniversary. So we're Forsyth County's largest emergency services provider. And what that means, emergency services for us, means we help folks financially with utility bills, rent, mortgages. We also have a free food pantry, and we have a free pharmacy, which is kind of unique to our organization.
You know, we didn't rehearse this or anything, but just, for example, give me a little laundry list of the types of crises that could exist. Are we talking about a battered woman? Are we talking about somebody that's been laid off from work? Are we talking about somebody that's had, I mean, what are the kinds of things?
All the above. It really is. It could be an extended illness for someone, maybe the breadwinner in the family or one of them. And there's so many folks in our county in particular, but really all over, that are right on that borderline that make minimum wage or just above, or what we call really an unhealthy wage, I guess. And if one crisis, one incident kind of throws that out of kilter, it can really start a
exactly.
spiral.
What do you guys need money? Do you need supplies? I mean, how does all this work?
Obviously, financial donations, financial support is really what makes Crisis Control Ministry go. Volunteer support, like you mentioned with your father, that is vital to us. We're a volunteer-run organization. We have 17 staff, but a little over 500 volunteers in a year's time.
And those volunteers would do what we call intake, and if somebody comes in and needs help, they would sort of determine if the person legitimately has a need, or if it's somebody who's trying to scam you, or that kind of thing, right?
Well, and that's another thing. It's a little unique to our organization, is that volunteers are the face of our ministry. They're the ones who do the interview with the clients, and so they are hands-on. They're the ones who make the decisions as to who we're able to help. Now,
in your title, I mentioned at the beginning, it says Director of Development. That's a fancy word for saying what? What is it you're doing, and what do you need to be doing?
Raising money. That's really why I'm there. I mean, I have a heart for the ministry, obviously, and nonprofit work in general, but I'm there to generate the funds. We raise our money from scratch. It's a little over a $2 million budget every year. We provide over $3 million worth of services every year.
But you get a lot of good corporate support. And
we're very fortunate, obviously, being in Forsyth County in this area for as long as we have. We've developed some very good relationships, a really good donor base of individuals and churches. That's where we were founded.
Exactly. So. I remember when I was a kid, well, not really a kid. I was never a kid. I was born full grown. But anyway, I remember coming along, and Crisis Control started up out of churches. That's great. And once again, another plug for Southern Community Bank, who is one of those corporations that keep Crisis Control going. Crisis Control Ministries. Southern Community Bank says they're small enough to care. Folks, they do. And last quick question, we have just a couple seconds left. Any big special events or projects coming up?
Hope du Jour is our signature event. 17th annual is coming up May 1st. And then a very big event for us is a benefit concert featuring Mercy Me. It's going to be at the Dixie Classic Fairgrounds Grandstand.
And you can check out the Crisis Control Ministry on the internet. Mike Foster, thanks, sir.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.